We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Yu Darvish gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
First pitch. Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now look out as that runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of. So now he's aboard with no outs to start the game. And that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an count at times.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. And another foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 33. Jesse.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Russell has it to second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting fourth.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 balls.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Reds out in front, 1-0. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Softly hit out towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see Addison Russell play. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's Javier Baez with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-2 is in off the plate.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So striding in, Victor Caratini, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from 3rd.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. And now everybody's running. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to 3rd. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bryant over at second. Rizzo at first. 2 out in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this ought to play the couple as this falls down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The second baseman.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Addison Russell as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Aristides Aquino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bryant moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
The center fielder.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's a .375 hitter. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Schebler, an Iowa native. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they were obviously
Batting
pitching around him there, and
catcher.
I don't blame them.
Tucker.
With the bases empty and 2
Barnhart.
outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now it's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Striding in once again, number 17. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this base.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here 3-1. Now at the plate, David Bodie. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at
Batting
third
ninth.
baseman Eugenio
The pitcher,
Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport.
Suarez.
Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Cubs are down quietly, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score the runner from third.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Number 45.
So stepping in, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scott.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. And that misses, ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh, man.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now batting, the catcher.
Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay,
thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, and that caught a piece of him as it went by. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Chris Bryant now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2, here it comes. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. (3-3) our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So one out here with runners at first and third, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Reds go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 4-3. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The third baseman, number 13.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Into the box, Yu Darvish, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
The center fielder, number 5.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bodie leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Here he comes on 2-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Bodie rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers, and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 43 on the year for him, as it is now 7-3.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Tyler Mahle answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Chris Bryant.
Up next for the Cubs.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bryant, a Nevada native. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1-1 the count now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3.